So in this video I'm going to show you exactly why I took this remote control apart and decided to give it a wash. So over time this remote control has got worse and worse, particularly the power button in the top right hand corner. You have to press on it quite firmly for it to even do anything. Just recently it stopped working altogether. You can press as hard as you want, it's not turning the TV on or not turning the TV off. So let's get started. We're going to take this remote control apart and we're going to do that first by taking off that battery cover. Next we're going to use a very small screwdriver or something quite slim and sharp to prise that casing open. So you just need to find where it joins, prise it in there, and then we're going to slowly, without damaging any of the clips, prise the remote control apart. It will take a while, go nice and slow, hopefully we won't break anything. So on this remote control there was a little clip at the bottom which was holding it together. So again, something nice and small like a small screwdriver in there just to prise that clip back, and then that whole thing should come apart. Sometimes you have to use a little bit of force, hopefully it won't break in your hands. So that's the remote control taken apart. You've got the top plate with all the little instructions, if you like, on there. You've got the membrane, which is on the inside, which is the rubber keyed effect. And then you've got the circuit board, which will probably hold the batteries behind it. So you've got those three main components there. As you can see, there's plenty of dust, plenty of gunk on that membrane, so we'll be giving that a good clean. So sometimes if your battery has leaked, the juice of the battery, if you like, has made itself onto the membrane, so that will need a very, very good clean. Then you've got the electrics, the PCB. This looks pretty clean, but again, it's an area where if your batteries have leaked, you couldn't find liquid on that. Even though it looks quite clean here, we're going to be giving it a clean with an alcohol wipe anyway. This part is actually connected to the batteries, so we're not going to be removing this completely because the batteries haven't leaked, so we'll leave that in there. I'm going to be cleaning the printed circuit board with these little throwaway alcohol wipes that we have. You can buy these on eBay and Amazon and they're really, really useful. I did try using the wipes on the membrane, but it's just too dirty and dusty. So this is where it just comes down to some nice warm soapy water. I used a brush, but anything small enough to get into the areas of the keys, like a toothbrush, will do the job. I actually did the same with the top part as well because there was plenty of gunk around the frame of the keys, so I wanted to get rid of that too. So that's the casing that's been washed too, so just now going to leave this and the membrane to dry. So when that's completely dry, then we're ready to put things back together. So on this particular remote control, it has a small plastic insert. Yours might not have any of this. It might just be built into the actual membrane itself. So through a bit of struggling and a bit of trial and error, it works out that this little plastic part sits into the top casing and it has to be sat in properly. Once that is seated in that little section, then only then will the remote control go back together. So let's pop that in. The next step is to put the membrane into the casing, so we'll turn the casing over, membrane over, and we will slowly press down on the back of the membrane, pushing the buttons through the front casing. And then the final step is to just bring the whole thing together. So the unit that we've just been working on and the PCB side, we just need to pair them together. And as you can see on the video right now, there are a couple of little holes. So where you've got these guides in your remote control, use them. It's going to make your life much easier. Once those two parts are paired together, then you'll slowly just go around and click the whole remote control back together, just the complete opposite to when we first took the unit apart. Just stick on the battery cover and that remote control is looking fantastic. All we need to do now is to test it. So just a quick test, turning the unit on and off, and just the lightest of touches on that power button now turns the television on and off. So as you can see there, nice simple video. In under 5 minutes we've revived the remote control, got rid of all that gunk that's on the inside which was stopping it from working correctly, and it cost us nothing. If you like the video, please give it a like and please say thanks by subscribing to the channel.